One of the great pleasures of living in North County Dublin, in Fingal, is to be able to go out into the hedgerows and the roads around and forage. You can get all kinds of things like in the autumn, like rose hips and elderflowers. Well, elderflowers now, they're just starting to come out. The rose hips and the crab apples in the autumn. But now the nettles have just come up, and this is a perfect time for making nettles and wild garlic soup. And if you pluck the nettle like this, it'll send out more shoots. So next week when you come back, or next few days when you come back, that'll be fresh young shoots. And that's the whole secret of foraging, is like taking seaweed or anything, is not to kill the plant, to leave the basic root there so that you can come back again next week or next few days. The nettles are particularly good because they're full of iron. And as we explain in the book, stpatricksplate.com, you'll have to get the recipe there in the book. As we explain it, that was the old proverb, was that nettle soup is full of iron and very good for you, and purges the blood of the winter's worst excesses. So every reason to get out and pluck it. I have a lovely recipe for pigeon's breasts, if you could trap a few. So now I've got the ingredients for the wild garlic and nettle soup. So here's the nettles, and here's the onions, and there's a little butter, some wine, the Irish rapeseed oil to replace the olive oil, 2 sticks of celery, and some leek, garlic puree from the wild garlic I picked earlier this year, salt, pepper and nutmeg, and of course some fresh cream to finish. Vegetable stock has just gone into this pot here. This will give it a nice oniony flavour. North County Dublin is very good for growing celery. It's nice, and the soil is sandy and great drainage, so the celery doesn't really get very soggy or that, so it's not always nice and crisp. So that should do it. There, you can just see it bubbling now. You can add in the nettles now to this. We might have to put a lid on that, because I really want to steam them. We have the pot. I'm going to add the rapeseed oil here, the butter, then we can add the onions, the garlic, now we're going to add the leeks in and the celery. And now wash your hands. So now they've kind of boiled down a little bit, really reduced down, steamed down. And they have this lovely green colour, Kelly green colour, which is pretty important. I'm going to try and save the water, the juice from it, which is the chicken stock. And I'm adding that in here. So that lovely green, if you can look in here, you see there's a green liquid coming out. It's going to help the soup. You can see it draining down in to make the soup. I'm going to refresh that under the tap here, just to cool it down. That'll tend to preserve it. Now we'll be very shortly adding all that to the liquidizer. Now I have my nettles in here into my liquidizer, and I'm going to give this a little blast, liquidize it for about a minute. Very rich green colour. Now we're about to add the stock to it. I'm going to add the salt and pepper now. You can add it in like that. The pepper. Probably not quite as much nutmeg as that. Might give it too much flavour. We'll come up here for about 3 minutes, I'd say. Now, what do you think of that? Pretty good. I'd say we're nearly there. Wonder what it tastes like. Just get the book. It'll be worth it. Won't add all that cream. That'll do. And on we go. That'll cook away now. St. Patrick's nettle and garlic soup. Put a horn on a ghost. So the joys of actually living in sunny Skerries by the sea, out foraging almost every day now that the lockdown is slightly lifting. But frankly, if the lockdown continues, I'm quite happy with it, because I've been able to live here and forage and live healthily off the land. And we can show you how to do all these recipes in the book, www.stpatricksplate.com. So do get your copy, and to hell with COVID. Oh Jesus, that's good. Text Joe and tell him there's a bowl of it for him here.